Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's the job update. You may have been waiting for this one, or you may have totally forgotten this one. It's time for the job update. Let me tell you what's going on in my life. Did I get a job? What am I doing with my life? What's next for me? Based on that information, let's do it. Hey everyone, Dave K here today, and I am especially excited for today's video because it allows me to announce what is next for me in life, my next steps, what's going on, did I get a job, and I've got some great news. In case you couldn't already tell at this point, I did indeed find myself a long-term job past the end of the year here. Really excited to get rolling into that new position, so I'm super fortunate to be able to find something during this time. It's a very tricky time to find something, and I appreciate you all kind of standing with me in your support and looking out for me in opportunities during this time. I'm excited to get rolling with my new role. What's most exciting about this new role, in my opinion, is I'm going to have the opportunity to work remotely for the long term. That's right, I'll be working remotely for the long term. So this position will allow me to live wherever I want to live and be able to work at the same time. Isn't that amazing? I think there is a benefit that the world is shifting this way. It's especially prevalent right now that more opportunities are growing in the remote workspace, and I'm so fortunate to have found a long-term opportunity for myself that's going to allow me to work remotely and be able to share fun travel and fun adventures with you. So Dave, what does this mean for your channel? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? What are you going to cover? Where are you going to be based? Tell us some stuff. Well, I don't know. I'm hoping to spend the coming year, 2021, doing some fun-filled traveling adventures. I'd love to be able to take maybe a month and do a month in a variety of different states. Maybe I spend 12 months in 12 different states. I don't know if I would travel that much, but I'm definitely thinking about the idea, the possibility of doing a lot more traveling in the months to come. I feel like that would be so fun, as I've always wanted to see more of the country, to be able to share it with you, and at the same time, with the flexibility to be able to do that, to be able to work remotely, I feel like it's just the right time. It's an amazing opportunity to be able to do that. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do some traveling adventures in the months to come. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know. And a piece of that also ties into, what did you think of this traveling adventure? You know, I came out here looking for work opportunities, and fortunately enough, I found a remote working opportunity. So that'll give me the flexibility to be able to travel back to Florida. It'll give me the flexibility to be able to travel to other locations and so much more. Now, of course, there is the health climate going on right now, which does lead to some hesitation on my part in terms of traveling. I'm thinking maybe instead of doing short-term traveling, like a month in a variety of different states or different cities, and having to fly that often based on the current health climate, I'm thinking instead maybe we do longer-term traveling adventures. So I say maybe I'll spend 3 months in this city or 3 months in that city as my mini getaway for that year. Now, we don't know how health climates will change. Things may clear up soon, and maybe that'll mean so many more places that we can travel to so soon. But I'm thinking maybe the possibility of spending, again, 3 months in a city or in a state that I like might be a nice way to be able to kind of see something new, share something new with you, be able to see more of the beautiful country that we live in, and to be able to continue to work. Another thought that I'm having based on the current health situation, but also in order to be able to travel, is maybe I do driving adventures. Now, it would be a little bit trickier for me to do driving adventures because I do need to work, something like Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. So what that means is I'd have to do most of my driving either on weeknights or on weekends. So let's say I'm trying to explore different cities. Well, let's say I'm doing maybe a road trip adventure. If I'm seeing the Midwest, I'd have to maybe spend a week in each place and drive on the weekends. But then what kind of time does that leave me to actually explore the location? So those are some of the challenges that come to mind as I tell myself, yes, I would love to do some traveling. I'd love to take advantage of this remote opportunity to be able to see more of the world and of the country, but also how do I manage the health situation in a way where I feel safe and comfortable traveling and sharing those fun things with you. You also know that this means I will be at least And of course you know this means that I will be traveling back to Florida, at least for some time, to be able to spend some time with Mike and be able to do some fun theme park adventures and share those with you. I do love the variety. You know, you'll continue to see me as a variety guy, I think, in the long term, trying to share maybe food and travel. Maybe that'll be my focus area, but sharing a variety in addition to theme parks with you. I have been thinking more, where do I want to kind of specialize? What do I want to focus on in my channel? And you know I have so many interests, from positivity to travel to savings and investment to food. There's just so much to be able to potentially share with you. But I'm thinking about different types of videos that I could possibly make. And I feel like, again, traveling might be a nice opportunity right now. I've also always wanted to make kind of film style, really high production value style, like superhero films, and create films that just inspire and awe and drive people to believe in what could possibly be possible. I've always wanted to be a superhero, so one of these days maybe I'll make my own superhero movies or I'll be in a Marvel movie, but until then, just kind of letting you know what's on my mind. So I don't need to take you into all the nitty-gritty details of what I'm thinking in my mind or what might come, but I want to give you the overview, again, a summary of what we discussed here today. I will be working full-time, fortunately. I found a full-time position that's going to work for me in the long term, and I feel so fortunate for that. It's going to be a remote position, which is going to allow me to share more adventures with you in Florida, in Texas, and maybe in so many other states and cities in the country. I'd love to share more traveling adventures, even outside the country with you in the coming years. I don't know about with the current health climate if that's a good idea to be traveling outside the country, but maybe at least in the short term we can do some inside the country traveling. And my channel will continue to be variety. I do enjoy theme parks, but I like doing so many different things. I'm going to continue to try different topics, just make videos that sound like fun to me, and I hope you enjoy them all, and I hope to continue to better my videos, make them better and better, so that I can make them more entertaining, more interesting, more fun for you to enjoy. And that's the Cliff Notes. Wanted to give you this update. So excited for my new job. Thank you all again for all of your support. Always giving me those positive thoughts, sending positive vibes my way, looking out for me in terms of some roles. I know some of you were very kind enough to send roles my way, which was awesome as well. So I'm so glad that we worked all this out, and I hope that you're able to make things work out for you as well. Whether you're still looking for your job, or if you found your job, or somewhere in the middle, remember to focus on the positive, to make it a positive day, and to work towards those goals that you set your mind to in a light that allows you to continue to be as productive as possible. I believe that positivity is the key to successful, positive productivity. And that's all for Dave's motivational rant speaking today, but just know I'm interested in that motivational speaking thing too, so. Thanks so much for being a part of the fun with me today. What did you think of this short little life update? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button and let us know you liked it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of so many more fun adventures in the future. I'm talking about travel. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about theme parks. I'm talking about positivity and probably financial stuff too. And maybe even more. You never know. One thing I wanted to touch on that I haven't touched on yet is I want to remind you that this is going to keep me quite busy. Having a full-time job and a new job is something that will keep me very busy in terms of doing a lot of work. I'm sure I have a lot to learn, and so it might take up more hours than just those 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. We'll see how that plays out. That might also mean that the videos might be something that I continue to work through. I'm not sure about my video schedule. I kind of like the 3 days a week right now. I feel like that's working out pretty well. I'm able to reasonably manage editing those videos maybe on weeknights while I go out on weekends and film new adventures for you. It's just kind of finding that balance between can I do all the work that I need to do and share these videos with you and so much more. But just wanted to remind you of that. But don't worry, the videos will continue to come, and thank you again for being a part of them with me. Stay positive, make it an amazing day, keep being you, keep that smile on your face, and until next time, play on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I do think that we're fortunate that the world is kind of shifting in this way. I think it's especially kind of something that's kind of growing right now. I think we're very fortunate. I'm thinking I've also wanted to always... So I don't need to spend too long on this video taking you into all the details or all my thoughts, but the general idea, which you probably picked up on, is I'm going to be working full-time, very fortunately. One more piece I didn't touch on that I want to touch on is this is going to keep me busy. Of course, having a full-time job and a new job is one that can be very challenging to keep up with. I'm sure there's lots to me. Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that right. Stay positive. Make it an amazing day.